Good evening, one and all. This is Michael from BroJMR, and this is episode 91 of What's in the Bag. It's been a while since I've done one of these episodes. Not only since we've shot an episode, but it's been a while since I've actually hosted one. Of course, you're just seeing these, it's been a week since the last one I posted, but on my end, it's been a while since I recorded one of these guys. So I've got a lot to go over with you tonight. So much that it won't even all fit in my bag, but it'll be all right. We're going to go through it quickly. So here we go. As we dive into the bag, we're going to start off on TV. And we're going to start off from some interesting TV ones because, honestly, we don't know what the hell these things are. From what tiny little bit of research Jonathan was able to do on this, it's... I think he said it's a Korean TV series. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know my Asian languages that well, but it looks like it might be Korean. I don't know. And I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this. I'm just going to show you what this is and tell you what the English translation of it is. This first one is called The Return of the Condor Heroes, Part 1. And there are these weird little imports that came in that were produced for rental in North America only. So it's region 1 to play in. So I'm guessing what this is they just made these series and mastered them for American audiences, North American audiences. So there's a lot of these, and we found a few of them, and they're actually very, very hard to find any information on any of these. The little bit he found was not much. They're actually very, very expensive to get these things, and we found them for like, I think like $1.50, $2 a piece. So pretty cool. There's that one. And then there's this one that honestly we have no idea about it on what it is because I don't even know what language that is. Maybe anybody who's watching it can tell us what it is. It looks like it's Hong Jia Dao, maybe. I don't know this one at all, but there's these kind of like between 8 and 13 discs a piece. So if they'll play, it'll be interesting to watch these and see if they're like have English subtitles or whatever. But they're like just TV series, so I don't know. The next one is along the same lines. Again, it's one of these ones that are for rental in North America only. This is part 2 of the series, New Heaven, Sword, and the Dragon Saber. So there's that one. There's the back side of it. The same and Hung Zhao Dao. This is the Legend of the Condor Heroes Part 2. Again, that's one that's produced for North American audiences only. North American only. And this is Legend of the Condor Heroes 1, discs 1 through 9. Again, it looks as if it's a lot of the same actors and actresses going throughout several of these, just the way they look, just the way the people that are on the covers look. So it looks like it's a lot of the same people that are playing in each one of these shows. Again, if you're watching this and you know what this is, please let me know. Shoot a comment down below and let me know. The next one is one that I will have no trouble translating for you. It's Who's the Boss, the first season. In pristine condition. I opened up to check the discs, and you can see how tight this is coming out. Honestly, these were never been popped off until I just popped them off just now. But so Who's the Boss, Season 1. Okay, maybe we can get away with this. The next one is the Adventures of Robin Hood collection. This is 39 episodes on 4 DVDs. This is the British one. And I'm not going to open it up and let's see it, because we tried to open it up and for some reason the box is damaged and it is a bitch to close back up. Okay, next we just got regular DVDs. We got a couple of new wrestling ones. Triple H, the King of Kings. Always been a big Triple H fan. This one's in great condition. It's still got their slipcover on it. This is the 2-disc deluxe edition. The next is the Shawn Michaels story, Heartbreak and Triumph. This one unfortunately does not have the slipcover already included, but I believe, if I remember correctly, it has some matches from the old WCCW days. So that's awesome, because my brother and I used to go with my dad to the Sportatorium here, and we used to go watch WCCW, and we saw Shawn Michaels back when he was first starting, and it was pretty cool to see him where he started and then see him basically follow his career. The next one is Blair Witch. This is the 2016 sequel, which was really, really good. I'm telling you, if you have not watched this, you definitely need to give this a shot, especially if you were a fan of the first movie. It expands on the lore, and it's really, really good. Okay, next let's go to some VHS. First one is The Bridge on the River Kwai. I have had this on Betamax, and now I have it on VHS. I actually have part 2, I think, on Betamax. This is the whole movie, because 161 minutes. Of course, VHS, you can put more on there. Next one is one of my favorite movies, favorite teen movies from the 90s, and I was able to find this. This was actually a Blockbuster sale, but I found this at half price, and that's, of course, Cruel Intentions. Next one is Cocktail. Love this flick. I know it's kind of not good to say that they enjoy Cocktail, but this was I actually enjoyed this movie. I don't care about the Razzies and how horrible it did in the box office. This was always entertaining for me. Next is the Rocky Horror Picture Show 15th anniversary. It's kind of got some 3D action on the lips there. This was also a Blockbuster film, and I just want to show you the VHS tape is red, which is really kind of cool. Next one we have is The Lost World Jurassic Park. This is one of those ones that's it's got a really cool little picture on the inside. It doesn't exactly, I know it's really hard to tell on the video, but you can kind of see it, that's kind of inlaid a little bit. Next is Dick Tracy on VHS. One thing that I really like about this one, and I've always liked about this one, is the back cover of it, because it's sideways and it shows all the different characters on it. I always thought this was a really unique box art style. Next one is a couple of Clam Shells. First one is a Warner Brothers special edition, one of those black Clam Shells, and it's the Searchers. And I actually dropped this when I was moving it over here into the filming area, and it's still complete. It comes with different offers on the inside. It's got an advertisement for Mad Magazine, Princess Cruises, official mail-in rebate certificate, which unfortunately expires 5/31/99. You get $7.50 back by mail when you buy the Warner Brothers 75th Anniversary 4 CD box set, which is soundtracks for different movies. And save $7.50 by mail when you purchase 2 CD soundtracks along with that 4-disc set, which includes The Wizard of Oz, Zabriskie Point, Casablanca, Poltergeist, Dr. Zhivago, and 2001: A Space Odyssey. And that's the advertisement for it. And so it's also got $5 off, full days, a one-day park pass to Six Flags. Unfortunately, that expired in 1999 as well, which included at the time Six Flags Hurricane Harbor in Arlington, Six Flags Fiesta Texas in San Antonio, Six Flags Astro World in Houston, which unfortunately does not exist anymore, Six Flags Over Georgia and Atlanta, Six Flags St. Louis in St. Louis, Six Flags Great America in Chicago, Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey, and Six Flags Magic Mountain, Los Angeles, California. Unfortunately, it does not include the original Six Flags Over Texas. Come on, Warner Brothers, get your shit together, for real. And unfortunately, and this is actually will give you up to 4 admissions. Advertisement for Turner Classic Movies, TNT, all kinds of cool stuff. Free CDs, free $5 coupon off Warner Brothers Sport. They made sport balls. And an advertisement for Warner Brothers Online. That's cool when they still got stuff like that in there. And it's also got a photo postcard for the searchers, which is really neat. Finally, the last thing that we have, well, not completely last because I got a couple more things, but the last VHS is Reading Rainbow. Anybody else remember Reading Rainbow? Hosted by LeVar Burton. This one is the day Jimmy's boa ate the wash. And what's weird about this one is this was a library copy. Check that out. It's a library copy. This particular one series says, series title, Reading Rainbow, program number 14, program title, The Day Jimmy's Boa Ate the Wash. And this was from Lincoln, Nebraska. That's really kind of cool. You know what? I was wrong. This was distributed by GPN in Lincoln, Nebraska, but I remember my library VHS tapes, and this was a library VHS tape. Okay, now we're running long, so we're going to burn these next two really quick. Found a couple of bootleg imports, or like imported bootleg things. One of them is The Matrix. Yes, The Matrix. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust to the lens. And this is actually really cool because you open it up and it's got a really cool, the packaging is actually really cool, even considering it's bootleg. This, I'm not even going to read the description on this because it's so weird, but it does say the terror of Crystal Lake is back. So they just, it's weird. So, The Matrix. And the next one is The Matrix Reloaded. Same kind of box art situation on the inside. It's actually a better, I like this box art better. Now the Goodwill that we went to go get these from, it's not the normal Goodwill I go to, but they had a ton of these. A lot. But unfortunately they were like $3 a piece, and so we really didn't have a lot of money to buy a lot of them. But after payday, we might go back and see if we can find some more, because it's kind of a cool little packaging in itself. Next one is the last one, and this is completely awesome. Jonathan pointed this out to me, and I was like, I'm buying that because I don't care. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a huge Back to the Future fan. Huge Back to the Future fan. And this is the coolest one by far that I've ever seen. The Back to the Future Trilogy. Bootleg version. But when you open it up, check that out. Well, the DVDs are going to fall out, which is alright, because we can pull it out. It's like lined with this weird, like, satin lining, and this is just an amazing package. And besides that, these are what the DVDs come in on these ones, these little CD holders. But they come with a separate plastic wrap on it. So I'm going to check these DVDs out for sure and check them out and see like what the deal is with them. I did some research on it. I couldn't find anything on it, but it was just, for $3, that was just too cool not to pass up. So with that being said, I know this was a long episode, and thank you for, if you're still watching it, thanks for sticking with it. I had a lot of stuff built up, and I kind of wanted just to get it all done in one shot. I think I'm going to be taking a break from these for a while. Of course, I say that now, but there might be a new episode in a week. I don't know. Who knows? But for now, new overall totals, 2442. New VHS totals, 235. And new TV totals is 396. So thank you for watching. Blessed be. I hope you enjoyed seeing all this really cool stuff. Be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already to our channel, where we have these collection videos like this. We have unboxings, we have reviews, all kinds of fun stuff. So have a pleasant evening.